It is universal. Of course, it's non-negotiable, but we can't avoid it. I think that in society now, we try to fast forward everything and make everything easier for our loved ones. But if we don't address this head on, then we will face it for the rest of our lives.
It's been there all this time. It's just we never had a way of putting it all together so that we can actually do what we really been wanting to just do. And that's going to be a whole different experience.
Just in the 2 or 3 days that I've been here, I can see the enormous progress that this is going to have, not only in building value for our funeral policies, but again, creating that invisible value, that intangible value for families.
You have to understand that it's okay for us to grieve and to look at our own losses and really to have that release and to go through the healing process like everybody else does.
What this made me do is think on a much deeper level of any loss that I've had in my life and just recall the stages and what I went through. So now I can share that and hopefully connect with families in a much deeper level.
It is not about the deceased, and I've said that ever since I got into this business. It's about the family, but now I think I have a new emphasis on the fact that this is all about the family and helping them get through the healing process of the grief that they're going through.
I'm going to have a greater impact on families tomorrow than I did yesterday. I thought I was doing a great job. I've only started to scratch the surface on what I'm going to be able to do for these families.
I feel like now when I walk into a family, I'm going to completely change their whole thought about death and dying and what that really means to them and to their families. I feel like I owe it to my families now to give them all the information so that they can make some educated decision to protect their families.
You know, we're emotional as well, and for us to feel experiences with them, share our experiences with our families, and make a connection with them that that they don't really get in a normal sense of fashion.
It's been very rewarding for me to learn how to put into words things that I have felt but didn't know how to express to my families. And I'm finding a way that I can tell that to them that I know they will understand and I will feel comfortable with it.
It'll allow me to connect even better with the families I serve and talk to, because once you get on an emotional level and you do make that connection with them, they see that you're real. And this, I've always said in this industry, you can't fake it. People will pick up on that right away, and this is going to help me even get that message across and connect with the families that I serve.
It's the missing piece that I've been looking for. I feel like it's going to add such substance to my presentation and allow me to connect with people on a deeper level.
What we do isn't just for the deceased, and most people think that. And by going through this training and then educating our families, I think that there will be a ripple effect of how they take care of their families, and we bring it back full circle.
It was kind of like Dorothy in Kansas. Things were seeming to go okay, and entered the land of Oz, and we're in color now, and it's just going to make a huge difference. The problem is I'm not going to want to click my heels and go back to Kansas. I'm going to stay in Oz. Going to change the story up a little bit.